All right. This is Aljets weekly or biweekly update for October 13th. So some stuff I've been doing in research past 2 weeks, continuing to work on Marsa's clustering code. Did get it to print out the smiles codes, the cluster number, and whether it's a substrate or an Alzheimer's drug. So that's useful. So I'll be able to plug that into the dendrogram. So I did it by, you know, keeping plugging lines into ChatGPT until I understood it, and then was able to say, "Oh, I've been searching through the wrong thing in the output, and I just need to put this in," and it worked a lot better after that. Um, and then I looked at the blood brain barrier Alzheimer's drug thing. Looked at the like short goal sheet for that and did a little bit of skimming on the longer sheet. I also watched a PyMol tutorial. And here's some snippets of the Python code. So this is the one that was giving me trouble trying to print out the smiles code, molecule, cluster label, and what type of thing it is. And this is the dendrogram. It changed after I deleted stuff on the Excel files that was just blank space, so it changed. And the next 2 weeks, we will have the OATP informative meeting, so I'll be able to understand that more, hopefully. I have to manually take the output from the code and say this is an Alzheimer's drug, this is an Alzheimer's drug on the dendrogram, and label those, of course. And the substrate sorting. So in the other Excel sheet, look for the different OATPs and whether they take up substrates and with the variants and stuff, and just going through journal articles. So the paper I read, the most interesting one was the learning protein sequence embeddings using information from structure from these MIT guys from 2019. They're an MIT guy and MIT girl. And it seemed also like a very successful endeavor. They made this program where you can put in the amino acid code and it'll output information about its structure, and you can take the function from that. And it seemed like it was the best way of doing that existed, at least at that time. I at least think it's still in use today. So used in a long-term short memory, which is like takes in language and stuff, and also soft symmetric alignment I was confused about. So I just didn't really understand what that kind of was doing. And then this quote, because the sequence similarity and structural similarity are only loosely related, I really kind of wouldn't have guessed that. So I guess you can change some sequence and make the OATPs do different things, but I guess I would have guessed it to be more directly related than that. And there was a lot of math, and I didn't comb through that. So I saw that the model uses vector representations, which I guess are directional and stuff, and global structure similarity. And global structure similarity, I was a little confused by that too, but it works. This is not, okay, there we go. Some questions I have. What are some things I should look for in the post-grad job, which I was kind of wondering that with the Department of Defense scholarship, because I'd be kind of tying myself down to a lower paying job for a couple of years. So I guess I was trying to think if that would be fulfilling still or not, or like if I would want to do that, want to commit to that. And then projects for resume. I like I know it's a good thing to have, but I don't know. I feel like if I just like typed in some, random stuff that I did in engineering 100, like everyone would be like what's going on there? So I don't know. And then maybe I could, like, if I know the bare minimum requirements, maybe it'd be easier for me to say, okay, I can do this. No. And then are there like any kind of ways I can learn data science on my own? Because obviously I can go out and learn a coding language without taking computer science classes. But like I don't think I could teach myself like chemical engineering. So I would, I take classes for that. So would I be able to learn some data science, or should I kind of look for that as my electives and stuff? So that's what I got.